Put it on, girl. Let me see it. Put it on, girl. Let me see it.
All right, y'all. Welcome to Accidentally Informed,
where it's all about NAACP nominees.
That's right. Listen, y'all probably seen it all over our social media the past couple of days, but just in case you didn't, Accidentally Informed has officially been nominated for an NAACP Image Award. Now, the nomination means the world to us. It's not just about this show. The show is about Black voices, Black storytelling, and telling the truth with a little bit of humor and a lot of intention. Erica, this is actually your second nomination. I'm a virgin, but you are a veteran, my dear. How are you feeling?
Oh my gosh, girl. I cannot. Yeah, I still can't wrap my head around the fact that it was such a shock. I was just screaming at you on the phone and you're like, what's going on?
I did think you did a bump of coke when you called me. I said, wow, she's really celebrating over there. Like, I was like, whoa. She was like, Claudia. You know, like, yes.
It's so crazy because you may not remember the sequence of events, but I reached out to you in 2022 about your interview with Carlos King and how I was like crying during your interview because I understood so much what you were saying. Mm-hmm. And I was going through this season where I had experienced the most severe personal and professional betrayal of my life. Mm-hmm. And it was a major setback for me. And once I got through that spiritual warfare, that January, I got my first NAACP Image Award nomination. And from that was the catalyst to me reaching back out to you because I took it as a sign for you to be my first guest on my live show for Comeback with Erica Cobb. So this whole thing is like mind-blowing. I'm like, can I testify? Let me tell you how good my God has been.
Look at that. Look at God. Won't he do it? He done did it. Okay, well, I was your first. Now you're my first to be nominated with you. And because alignment is alignment, today we are joined by someone who was the first person to put me on a Housewives show. And there was a thing or two about award-winning storytelling because he is the king of reality. He's an executive producer, cultural disruptor, and the man behind Love and Marriage, Huntsville, amongst a lot of other things. But that show was also nominated. Carlos King is back. What's up, Carlos King? Yes, twin. Yes, twin. Bitch stole my look. What's up?
Okay. Hey, John Rivers. Claudia, we did not plan this. It's so funny.
You said what?
We did not plan this.
No, but great minds think alike. Look, this is kind of funny. I never wear this either.
Claudia, I'll text you more.
Is that a gentleman's shirt that was left at your house? I know. How do I know this? We are so in alignment, Carlos King. I felt it. I'm like, that ain't his shirt. That's not his shirt. What you got on the bottom? Stand up. You ain't got nothing on the bottom, huh? You got some underwear on? Oh, you got pants on today. Oh, you want to show that booty? Look at the booty.
Oh my God.
Oh, wow.
Carlos is already starting out showing his ass to kiss. Okay.
Right.
No, Erica, Claudia brings out the naughty side of me.
Oh. I love it.
That is my superpower, and I'm very proud of it. I will never deny that. Yes. So how do you feel? Because Love and Marriage Huntsville is also nominated for an NAACP Image Awards. Congratulations. How are you feeling about this?
It feels really good to be recognized. And I know a lot of people say that, but it is true, right? Because the show, we are celebrating our 10th season.
Wow. And
it's never too late to get the recognition. I really do feel that way. I'm humbled by it. Shout out to my cast and my crew because listen, as the both of you know, you're part of a team who are behind the scenes that help out this NAACP nominated podcast. You know, I want to give a shout out to my cast and my crew, but it's been fun.
And from where you came, though, I mean, you started off as what was your first job in television? Were you a PA? You were a PA, which means a production assistant, which not to belittle it, but it is an entry level job where you assist wherever you need. People that are not in the business, you get like $150 a day, maybe $100 a day.
I literally got paid $150 a day.
Yeah, I know my shit. Okay. I mean, you know, as a former journalist, hey, Carlos, hey, Portia, hey, Claudia. And so you get that, and then you get to see what's happening, how shows are put together. And then you saw that and you grinded your way from that all the way up to be part of the biggest shows in reality television and then be an award-winning, producer, nominated producer, creative, own production company. You've done it all. Like, that's pretty good. And you're not really old either. So you've done your thing.
Look, Claudia, whatever you're drinking, I want a fountain of that. You too, Erica. So I will say looks can be deceiving, but all good. But thank you for that. It's been a joyous ride, and I'm just on like a natural high today.
Do you think the award hits different because it's a NAACP award, so it's from our own community, or does it?
Yeah. Let's be clear. It hit differently, yes, because it's our community. In addition to is the NAACP, which is a prestigious organization that has been around for many decades, and they have done amazing work since the inception of the organization, especially at a time, during civil rights, the Jim Crow era. Like, they're a big deal, and they really do believe in Black excellence. Mm-hmm. They don't play around with it at all, and they take it very seriously. That is, to me, the main reason why I'm so honored to be recognized, because it goes to show you that this prestigious organization looked at the show and said, look, this show deserves to be recognized in this magnitude. This podcast, right, deserves to be recognized in this magnitude. So that's why I think, for all of us, it's a huge deal too. And it means different.
To piggyback what you're saying, first of all, I brought my original copy of NAACP, and this is 100 Years in Pictures. And this was gifted to me back in 2023 when I got my first nomination. And I go through these pictures as a reminder of all of the people whose shoulders on which we stand, because they did these and broke these barriers. We're able to show up in our fullness, in our realness, in a way that wasn't even an option for our ancestors to be their full, true, authentic selves out loud and powerfully. Mm-hmm. And I just really want to say about NAACP Image Awards in particular, because when I first got the nomination in 2023, this production company, Comeback TV Presents, was a side hustle for me when I was doing the national talk show. So the idea that my small little Black female-owned production company was in the same rankings or, same category as like LeVar Burton, who won our category that year, was such a big deal. And that's what NAACP Image Awards does that people don't really clock all the time. Yes, you have your big names. Yes, I got to walk next to Angela Bassett, which was like my dream come true. Yes, all of those things happen, but they're putting the future and development in the conversation with the established people, products, and things. And that's how we're growing as a community.
Carlos, how did you feel when you saw like the other contenders in your category? Because I know when I saw Oz, I was like, oh my God, Joy Reid and Don Lemon and
yes, y'all.
I'm like, oh, how?
Yeah, no, y'all. The names is very impressive with the list of other hosts in your category. Look, we have Celebrity Family Feud hosted by Steve Harvey. We got Ready to Love produced by Will Packer, hosted by Nephew Tommy. We also, it's an ESPN show, Full Court. Mm-hmm. And I believe Shark Tank, if I'm not mistaken. So listen, it's we're the only docu-series though. Mm-hmm. So that's why I'm like, come on, reality fans.
Have you started looking for your outfit? Have you thought of that yet?
Well, yes. I have an idea about what I want to wear because, I want to be next to Angela Bassett. And Claudia, are you my date?
I could be because, well, yeah. We're trying to hang out in different cities and like we are aligned tonight. Like look at like the alignment tonight.
Yes. So I will definitely be there. It's next month, right? In Los Angeles.
Yes.
Is it February 8th, February 7th?
So there's there's so many events. So there's a luncheon. So you'll need an outfit for that. You need an outfit for the fashion show. You need an outfit for the Creators Awards. And then you need an outfit for the big show on
When's
Saturday.
the big show?
The big show is on the 28th, and that's the one that is like streamed on or is live on CBS and BET.
Oh my God,
so you need an outfit for all of those things.
So we have time. So the end of February, I thought it was the beginning. At the end of February, we got to get our lives.
Yeah, we do have stuff at the beginning, but we have the big stuff at the end. Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
See, everybody needs a partner, co-host like Erica Copper. She'd be on it. I'd be like, wait, where I gotta go? What am I reading? She'd be having like the safety nets in place because she knows she's working with a dementia patient. So it's great. Yeah. Yes, my memory.
Claudia is the best partner to have, especially situations like this, because I'm like, okay, so can you just send your sizes? And everyone's like, we'll do whatever for Claudia. I'm like, great. Can we get her to get us her sizes? That would be nice.
Good. Erica, by the way, Claudia, I don't know. I thought about this. I feel like Erica should be on Potomac.
She lives in Denver.
Oh, damn.
That's why I said
Angela Massey. Angel Massey.
Yeah, Angel. She could be on with Angel and she could like bring some spice.
Yeah, you fit Potomac, but you have a Potomac vibe about you.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you.
Have you ever frequent DC, Maryland area? The DMV?
I do love the girls. There were some talks about because of my husband's profession.
They got money, Carlos. They got bread. They in oil and gas. All her luggage is designer. Her ring. Look at her jewelry. She got money. Look at them teeth. She looks like wealth. It's just giving wealth. It's giving wealth, y'all. It's wealth.
Claudia, thank you for y'all shout out too, because Claudia was like real mountain women of
you saw that, right? Yeah.
Mercurial Mountain
in Denver. I was like, see, that's Claudia. Thank you.
You should be on. Like, yeah, I can see you. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like you and Stacey Rush would be best friends.
Stacey, so I'm looking forward to running into Stacey because Stacey and I go back to Chicago.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna say nothing this time.
Yeah, we go back to Chicago. AJ, her hairstylist, who's been on the show, was my cousin's hairstylist for like 20 years. So I used to sit in his salon when I was like 10 years old.
Oh, you AJ.
Yes.
Oh.
I will say this about Stacey. She is funny. She is funny. And I like the way she turns it around she was the one that was going to be an angel seat. Like she was like being hazed and she flipped on everybody. And now she's a lot of people's favorite now.
Yeah.
And to Claudia's point, the hazing didn't work with Stacey. So they gave up and said, all right, Angel, your turn. And it's working. But no, I can see that. My producer brain never, ever gets cut off.
Well, Carlos, as my client is available to be on a new franchise out of Denver. I think Denver's been overlooked, up high in the mountains. You know, we can call it High Horse or High Mountain. I don't know. We come up with something. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. We come up with something.
We'll work on it.
Okay. I like High Horse though.
High Horse. High Mercurial Horse.
Mercurial.
Okay, Carlos. Last time you were here, we played Truth or Rumor with some trending stories, but today we thought it would be fun to do an NAACP edition. So I'm going to read a statement about the NAACP Image Awards, and you tell us if it's truth or rumor.
Okay.
All right. We're going to go back and forth, right, Erica? You're going to do the next one? Okay. All right. Kevin Hart has hosted the NAACP awards show before. Truth or rumor?
Truth?
Answer, rumor. He's never hosted the show. Deion Cole is hosting the show this year. Thoughts? I think he's hilarious. And who would you like to see host the show?
Kevin Hart. I thought he did a wonderful job at the BET Awards last year, and I'm a huge Kevin Hart fan, so I'm shocked. I just knew he did that.
Yeah.
I feel like the year that he declined the Oscars because of all of the backlash, like that was during heavy into cancel season energy. Mm-hmm. I feel like there was some rumors coming up about NAACP, but that never came to fruition. Love Deion Cole. He's amazing. And this is another thing you'll need an outfit for, Carlos and Claudia. After the award show, there is a super lit party. Okay. That's when I got to talk to Deion. and it was amazing. So yeah, you got another outfit for after the award show. Last time when I went, Neo performed, so it's got to be a big artist.
Have a ball, Claudia.
Yeah, I think I met Dion at the Image Awards the first time. It was like after party at the Dime. It's a little dive bar called the Dime. Like a lot of celebrities know about it. It's like low key. They play like 80s music. Super fun. We're gonna have fun. I think Image Awards, BT and Image Awards, my favorite award shows. We're gonna have fun.
Yeah. All right. I do have a housewife-ish. So when it comes to the Real Housewives franchises, Atlanta has won the most NAACP Image Awards. Truth or rumor?
That's rumor.
It's truth.
Wait,
They won twice.
No way. When? What seasons?
They won too.
I don't know which season. We just have that they won twice.
What did they win? For what?
Megan, EP Megan, do you want to chime in here?
Girl.
Chad GPT.
Claudia, they won this I left, so season 9 was my last season.
It was not season 7. How dare they?
How dare was it after I was gone that they won these awards?
Wait, let's find out.
Isn't reality or unscripted a recent category though for NAACP?
Yeah, so I'm like, it is.
Yeah.
It is. Okay.
Yeah, so that would explain why season 7's, seasons before wouldn't have gotten a nod. But which reality TV star would you like to see nominated?
That's on TV right now.
Or in general?
Good question.
They won in 2010. The Real Housewives of Atlanta received an NAACP Image Award nomination for Outstanding Reality Series. And again, for the 2023 Outstanding Reality Program.
But they didn't win.
Oh, it says they didn't win here.
No. That's why I was like, wait a second. I won.
Well, that's according to Chat GPT.
No,
Okay.
I promise you, because that's something I, of all people, would know. That's why I'm like, they never won.
Okay.
They've been nominated twice. I know they've been nominated, but they never won.
So if any of us win this year, we'll have more awards than the Real Housewives of Atlanta.
You are so messy. Claudia cannot help herself. I love her. I think a current reality star that I think should win, I would give to Stacey Rush. I think she had the best year. So I would give it to her.
I'm going Angela Oakley because I love her.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Oh yeah, Angela's a really good one. I do want to say this about Stacey too, because people keep talking about how like phony she is. I think that she is actually like a character that she leans into, but Stacey is a real one. I'm going to be very honest. She is super, super nice and authentic. She absolutely is. And that's from knowing her way back in the day, like 20 years ago. And I'm seeing the same person on screen. So that is her demeanor. She's just has that type of demeanor.
That's right. All right. Will Smith is the all-time leading winner in NAACP Image Awards history. Truth or dare?
Okay, so are we okay? Not gonna be very specific. Okay, in all categories, not just one, because he's an actor, recording artist. So, okay. Are you saying number one of all? Like he's won the most awards of anybody?
All-time leading winner in awards history. Do you think that's truth or rumor?
With Denzel Washington breathing, I think it's a rumor.
You're right. And guess who it is that is the all-time winner?
Denzel.
Beyonce.
Oh, Beyonce, yes. I was gonna say that's why I had to figure out like what category. But yes, yeah. Makes sense.
Okay. The final truth or rumor. I'm just gonna pop my ish real quick. In 2023, the NAACP Image Awards, I made best dress for this look that year.
Ooh, you look great.
Mm.
I would say yeah, because I could see that.
Yes, it is the truth. Thank you so much.
I'm a fashion girly. I'm like, that's a good dress.
It looks good.
That's for Algernon. He is an amazing, prolific Black designer. He lives in Dallas. He will be fitting us both, Claudia and myself, for our looks for NAACP this year. And this was his third best dressed. He got Tabitha Brown first, and then Yvette Nicole Brown second. and then Erica Cobb third.
So you're not letting me go in Fashion Nova this year?
No.
But I like them.
I know. We've already had this discussion.
Erica's over me. And
when I tell you the brands that are trying to dress your ass, you are going to gag.
Me?
Yes, I can believe that. The beautiful thing about Claudia, which I think is funny, Claudia is very confident. Like, Claudia knows she's a beautiful woman. But there's a but there. Claudia is such a homegirl tomboy. Like, she's not at all consumed with like the fashion. Like, Claudia's like, it looks good, the color's good, I'm out the door. And me and her had this joke. I said, is that how naturally pretty girls their whole life are? She was like, yeah, bitch. But Claudia, you are a designer's dream, so I could totally see why he's like,
I never care, because I maybe I do have that mentality. Like, it's gonna look good. It's a cute color. It shows my cleavage and my waistline. I'm good. And it could be like, honestly, it could be Shein. If it's like, if I think it's cute, I will wear it. And I have worn. I had a swap meet jumpsuit from the swap meet jumpsuit on the Image Awards red carpet, and I had so many people. It was this like rose gold fitted, and everyone was like, "What is that?" And I was like, "Fuck it!" I told them, "Swap meet," and they were like, "Claudia, I'm honest. I'm not a gatekeeper."
I love that for you. I love it so much. But just for the record, Claudia Jordan and Giselle Bryant suffer from the same disease. It is the pretty girl privilege. And therefore, y'all just show up because you know, like, oh, okay, yeah, this is what it's going to be. But I'm just saying, for this in particular,
I get it.
I already have the team laid out. And so I think we honor the team.
I'm lazy. I'm like,
just putting on the clothes and smiling.
I don't like a lot of much to do. Like, I don't even wear earrings. Look, I'm just like such a plain girl.
It is, but I'm with Erica. I've literally asked what that was, and I'm like, oh, you've always been pretty, so you don't gotta do much.
Well, I guess.
Pretty.
I don't like prepping and all that. I really don't. Like, I hate going to fittings. I'm like, can I just put something on that day in my closet?
That's the thing. She's like, she's so low maintenance when it comes to those things. But also, I'm in the background sweating, steaming her clothes that she threw into her bag.
Yeah.
That has happened more than once. And I'm like, I was prepared. Okay. Yes. Now I'm trying to get you prepared.
Yes. Okay, Mom. I can't wait to see you get dressed.
Yes.
Do we have all right.
It's gonna be great.
All right. Listen, whether you win or not, just being in the room is a moment. But let's be clear, a trophy would be really nice. We would all love to get that. Can you imagine if the stars lined up, the planets lined up, and we all win? All three of us take home a trophy. That would be so amazing.
I agree.
All right, before we go, we just want to take on a couple of trending topics. And I only got like a few minutes with you, Carlos. Do you have a couple minutes?
No, I got 10 more minutes. It's fine. I'll push them back.
Okay, cool. All right. Florida making headlines. A candidate for governor thinks OnlyFans creators should be paying a special sin tax if they live in his state. Is this about morality or a smart way to make money off of other people's hustle? What do y'all think?
Well, first of all, I just want to be very clear that the adult film and adult industry is a multi-billion-dollar industry. So we really have to stop pretending like people aren't engaged in what they're engaged in. And we have to stop yucking other people's yum as long as it doesn't have anything to do with anyone who's underage or doing something against their will. Adults are going to be adulting. So you're just bringing more fuel to the fire and having people realize how much money is being invested behind the scenes in this genre.
What do you think about the sin tax, Carlos?
Yeah, I think, listen, it's all money. Listen, we live in a capitalistic world, right? So I think any decision that is made with stuff like that is all about money.
I want to say this, I'm politics. I love that world. And I feel like these people are such hypocrites because you want to like point your finger morally or wrong. Meanwhile, all these politicians and people in the church be doing all kinds of immoral stuff and they are tax exempt in the church. I know that for a fact. And then also you got these politicians that are getting paid by taxpayer funds. They don't get an extra sin tax and they be sending the goddamn most of everybody. Every day there's a new person that's in government that's getting brought up on charges. and being, they're just as sinful as some of these OnlyFans people, if not more, actually, because they should be held to a higher standard. So I don't know.
Yeah, and
Impact sounds very judgmental.
Yeah, and like Erica said, look, at the end of the day, we're not going to ignore that it is a billion-dollar industry that isn't going anywhere, and that's why OnlyFans is still very relevant today, and you have celebrities partaking in that world.
That's right. Okay, Angel Massey just dropped receipts. She says she has a DM from Dr. Wendy Acefo that contradicts her story about never meeting before the show. Do we believe this story?
What's the DM? What does it say? Did she reveal it?
Erica, did you see it?
See the DM?
Mm-hmm.
Was it revealed? I just saw the story.
You just said it, Angel.
Is this like going to the jewelry store and not buying anything? Like they did? It's kind of like that, right?
It is. Nobody, listen, unless she's teasing it for the reunion.
Maybe.
But I'll also say this. It's not the worst thing in the world as a bomb drop, especially as we're about to see the season finale in the next week or two. So I just think, listen, is it true? I believe it's true. Because to me, I remember Claudia being like, Carlos, I'm meant to have these girls on Atlanta Housewives who's pretending they don't know me. So,
yeah. Oh, yes.
I believe it 100%, but it's not the oh my God, the big bomb that's being dropped. It's sort of like, okay.
Can we just leave people pretending not to know someone in order to sun them back in 2025?
That's so annoying.
So weak. And also, some of us are seers. So it's only a matter of a few moments that you drop something that you didn't intend to say or do that is going to get your T clocked anyway. That is so lame on so many different levels. If you are too insecure to acknowledge the fact that you know someone for probably reasons that you aspire to be them or you admire them in some way, there is a very nasty energy that lies beneath that. So for the next person who decides that they're going to get in somebody's face and pretend like they don't know them, although they may have watched them every day on television for 7 years, cut it out.
That's why I was so irritated in season 7. And people will say, I was hired to go after this one and I was jealous of that one. I'm like, no, I hung with this one in New York and Miami, and we were DMing each other and texting each other because we had each other's numbers. And then the other one, you asked me to do a hosting job for you, and we took pictures at the W Hotel pool in Atlanta. So when I imagine my surprise, when I get there and it's like, Claudia, I'm like, girl, we don't need to do all this. Like, so that is frustrating. I do hate when people do that though. But it is a good way to start, like, to, kind of get it popping on a reality show, I guess. All right, real quick, we got to go. But Candy Burris is calling out her ex, Todd Tucker, for allegedly not paying for their kids or mortgage. How messy is this divorce going to get, Carlos? I know we talked about our Monday Night Live.
I called it. Sorry, Claudia, I'm sorry.
No, I'm done. You good.
Didn't I call it?
Yeah.
I said, look, based on what I'm reading, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was like, it's going to get messy. The moment that Todd's lawyer responded to Candy's petition and was saying that they were going, they desire to open up the prenup conversations. I said, oh, this is not going to be a open, shut, closed case. I knew that instantly. Anybody who knows Candy knows Candy's about her money. So the moment the money was going to be questioned, I said it's going to be downhill from there. Unfortunately, that's happening. I feel awful for those two because I know they love each other. But look, it's not about who you married. It's about who you're divorcing. And my thoughts and prayers are to the both of them.
Would you make someone sign a prenup?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Are you?
So if you marry the person whose shirt you're wearing, who gets to keep the shirt?
You are really good at your job. They can keep the shirt. I keep the pants. But what I will say is, listen, Kandi, obviously, and this is why it's a telltale case because, and we did talk about this on Monday Night Live on my YouTube, but what I will say is she did the right thing. She got the prenup. And a lot of people, Erica and Claudia, assume, okay, that's it. Like you have a contract pretty much. So then Mary J. Blige, and she had to pay her husband, and they had no kids. Yeah. But she even had to pay him alimony. So it's not an open and shut case just because you have a prenup, which is why, ladies and gentlemen, gays and theys, you gotta really make sure it's ironclad, because I'll say this again: the person you married is not the person you're divorcing.
That part.
Yeah, I will tell you when I got worried about this situation. It's when Daddy Daycare became a brand.
You mean, so you saw this years ago?
That made me very uncomfortable. Yeah. Because
setting it up.
I felt like there was something in my spirit, and I respect, what the Todd that we've seen on the show. I don't have any ill feelings about him. I just think that when that became a brand, I automatically, like, the hair on the back of my neck stood up. If I have hair back there, I don't know. Yeah. Because to me, it was like giving the indication that he was the primary provider, that it came across that way to me. And I started looking at it that way.
Bobby, I have a question for you. Mm-hmm. You're friends with Kandi. You and some other people took her off of her birthday in May, because that's her birthday month.
Yep.
Obviously, this is months before she filed for divorce, but I say all of that to say you are friends with her. Have you spoken to her recently or reached out to her?
Just sending her like positive vibes. I'm like, I know everybody's hitting you up, and she's like, we just been doing little stuff on Instagram and like that. But I will say, when we hung out in May, zero indication. She gave us a ride to our car, and we were in the car with her for a minute, and there was no indication. I mean, she was on speakerphone with Todd, and it was very loving. He was like, making sure she made it to the car, and they was just doing regular couple stuff where she was just like zero indication. Kandi, I hope you don't mind me saying that. I'm not telling your business. I'm saying it in a positive way. It didn't seem like, I wasn't like, ooh, he ain't picking up his phone. It was none of that. Not that means the world, but it was nice that after all those years, it seemed like, when you first get with someone, you're like, call when you get there on the way. It just seemed like that. I was very surprised when I heard this come out. So yeah.
I feel like they have a great business relationship. I think that that has legs to it.
Listen, the only reason why I'm reacting this way is because I don't care who you are, right? And this has nothing to do with them as individuals. It could be Tom and Tamika, right? The stuff that I am reading in a legal document filed by the courts, I'm only saying, even if I know they have businesses together, it's going to be very hard to maintain any friendship, relationship, business, or personal with the stuff that you are saying about this person. I mean, Kandi's petition said something along the lines of, he interrupted her Christmas plans. She had to, of course, follow his lead with that. The daddy daycare thing, she, again, the lawyer in the petition says she's saying that was something that he's pretending to do. Of course, I'm paraphrasing. Mm-hmm. And he is saying, I'm not keeping this confidential because you are talking about it with every media outlet. Though, I mean,
yeah, no,
I get it. But to her defense, she's a star. She's gonna get asked. No one's asking him about it except his boys, probably. No one's no one's really having a Todd Tucker sit down interview, even though he's very known now. I'm not taking that away from him, but Candy has active things she's promoting right now. So I get why. But yeah, it is going to get ugly. It is.
I do want to say, just to, I know you got to go, but really quickly about this. When I said that they have a good business relationship, I'm not saying that every venture that they did was successful. I think that Candy and Todd have a dynamic like a lot of people that have, are set up as entrepreneurs and in marriage as well. Because Candy is the queen. She is the chess piece. The queen rules everything. But if she can utilize her other pieces, and he was a part of that puzzle, and she knows how to use him, and he knows how to work with her. That is a very difficult balance, particularly when you are married to someone. But also the queen has the light. So if the queen exits the board, the light goes out. So he needs her more than she needs him. That's the reason why there's so much anger, because when she got out of the equation, the light dimmed and it's not going to come back on.
Oh, not to turn off the lights.
Is that
is that Petty Grass?
Yes.
Come closer. All right, Erica, that was good, Erica.
It's the truth. People need to understand how these dynamics work. It would be better for everyone, particularly if you're the person sitting there in the dark. You need to be thinking about those things.
Erica, can I get in your business? And you can tell me no.
Sure.
I want to ask you a personal question, though.
Okay.
On camera, live.
Oh, okay.
It's about your marriage.
Okay.
Is it off limits? And I'm being respectful. I don't want people to say we caught off guard.
No, we talk about Anthony. You'll meet Anthony at NAACP.
Okay, I'm giving so raindrops and accidentally informers. Accidentally informers. I'm giving her an out because I don't need Carlos being messy.
No.
Okay. I can ask you anything about your marriage.
You can ask.
Okay. Is there a prenup in your marriage?
We do not have a prenup.
That's my dog. That's my dog. That's right. Yeah.
We don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, and this is like on a very real just tip in general, because I do take marriage as a contract. It's legally binding and you should be proactive about things. So as we got into the fertility space, that's when we planned our estates in 2020, which is something that I talk about on my podcast, Come Back with Erica Cobb, with our family attorney, because it is very important. And you might think that you don't have a lot, but you do. And you need to make sure that it's protected. So in that estate planning, a lot of those issues were already addressed. But when we got into the fertility space, that's when it became more specific, because he's also Canadian. So there's just certain things that you want to be proactive about right now when you're in partnership. And I would say that to anyone.
Right. Well, this was a fun, slightly messy show. Not too much. Not too much. Carlos, thank you so much for joining us today. We always love when you come through, and we hope to, we are looking forward to celebrating our wins with you. I'm curious to see if we're going to end up wearing similar things, Carlos.
Well, Liz, I may contact the designer to design me a suit, child. So who knows?
Oh
maybe.
My gosh, Carlos. Are you serious? Because oh my gosh, I will.
Give me his info.
Yeah.
Give it to me, Erica. We follow each other.
We have a group chat, I think. We have a group chat.
In a group chat. So send me info.
Yes, I will. I will.
Where can they find you? I know you're on every single night. You're on 7 days a week.
You're sweet. Reality with the King podcast on audio. My YouTube channel, Carlos King YouTube. Follow that, subscribe to it. Monday Night Live is literally the most dangerous live show on YouTube. And I mean that the best way possible, because every Monday, something else is happening that we do not expect. It really has grown to be something that I'm very proud of. You can find myself, Claudia Jordan, Dustin Ross, and Blue Toulousma. But I'll see you guys on Monday.
Love you so much. You are one of the best like testimony teachers in the game.
Thank
So
you.
it's always a pleasure to see you grow and expand, and the way that your brand elevates. It's inspirational. So everybody check out Carlos King. I'm sure you already are, but do that.
Amazing interviewer. Makes everyone feel safe. They all feel safe when they leave. I have friends that have gone, they felt nervous going in. When they leave, they all say, I love him so much, and he made me feel good and safe. So any celebrity that's nervous about going on Carl's show, be nervous if it's me. You know, but Carlos is very nurturing and nice.
Thank you, Claudia.
You are.
Thank you, Erica. I love you guys.
Love you,
Carlos. Always so fun with him. Always, always, always love that. That was fun.
Yeah.
All right. Well, informers, have you subscribed to our Patreon page? Every week, we're saving one story just for the Patreon only, folks. Today's story has to do with a $50,000 dating rule. Who said it and why? Now, if you want in on that conversation, meet us on Patreon. Thanks for watching us today. We appreciate you. Please make sure to go vote for us for our podcast. Scan the QR code on your screen. And please run those numbers up. Tell a friend. I hope you can vote more than once. I think you can. And we'll see you back here next week. Erica, it's always a pleasure. Always a pleasure.
It's amazing. I love you. Congratulations.
Love you back.
Thank you, informers.
See you next time.
Put it on, girl. Let me see it. Put it on, girl. Let me see it.